Namaste everyone. This is M. Srinivasu, English faculty from DAV High School, RTP Township. At first, I heartily welcome you all to the interactive session from class 10th English from the Unit 1. Now we are in the beginning with the title called Every Success Story is Also a Story of Great Failures. Today we are going to have another bit of a paragraph. I would like to read it first before we get into interaction of it. Ask yourself after every setback, what did I learn from this experience? Only then you will be able to turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone. The motivation to succeed comes from the burning desire to achieve a purpose. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve." Now coming to this, ask yourself after every setback. Earlier in the previous paragraph we have seen setbacks are inevitable in life. Inevitable in the sense unavoidable. You cannot find your life like a bed of roses without any problems. It is like a rose with a thorn bush. So you are supposed to handle it by making yourself courageous enough to face the obstacle like a thorns in a rose plant. So here the same way. So after every setback, after every failure, so what they are asking, just ask after every setback, what is that? What did I learn from this experience? What did I learn from this experience? So that means what this failure experience taught me, or what I can make myself, or what extra that I can make myself, or what changes that I can make myself to overcome the upcoming setback, if it is that of similar. Even the great people also find, if you are getting number of failures, absolutely that is healthy. You fail for number of times, but it is the point. Don't fail for the same failure for more than once. If you fail for something, let it be, that's for one, and correct it. And if it is another failure, that is heartily welcomed. But the same mistake should not be repeated in the upcoming journey towards success. So, however, you are supposed to learn how to overcome this particular setback which you are now experiencing. And definitely, every setback give you a moral, give you an experience, and give you a lesson that you need to make yourself adjusted, make yourself upgraded and updated, so that you can keep moving forward. So, see, whatever you find there is something, then what experience you had, what did you learn to overcome the setback. Now, coming to this, only then you will be able to turn stumbling block into a stepping stone. This is a wonderful line that we had. Whenever you learn something from the failure, then only you could able to turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone. A stumbling in the sense nothing but called, if you can see, maybe there are some loose stones or boulders. Boulders means little bit huge in size. They roll when they have no grip of standing, or there is no proper soil that they could grip there on the mountain. Sometimes during the heavy rains, and when the soil down to them was washed away, they start rolling down onto the road or down to the bottom. So that is nothing but called stumbling block. Imagine that you are a mountaineer. You are going for a trekking. That means nothing but called climbing onto the mountain. If you could see there is a stumbling block, how do you make yourself? For example, it is almost direct to you. You should not become a victim crushing down the boulder, but it is only the point. How do you avoid this particular boulder to make yourself survive. Second, in what best way you can make this boulder as one of your step. Step means to climb to the further whatever step that you are moving to go on to the top of the mountain in that way. I think even in the class also I have told the same example, but I am repeating the same. If you can see Jackie Chan cartoons in Kushi TV, and it is also seen the animated figure of Jackie Chan. He sometimes jumps on the articles which are there when he was fighting with his enemies, and even he uses a little thing also to make himself give a best fight. And even the plates also he would able to do it effectively to fight against. Even jumping on the furniture and kicking on other, everything he will make as one of his support to make his act more vigorous. Similarly, this any stumbling block, you can also utilize that one as your stepping stone. Stepping stone in the sense the stone that you are using to have it down your feet to move further. So this is the similar one. Whenever there is a boulder, for example, what people use, let's say, when there is a stone falls down, you keep it in a proper set length so that you can climb on and can make your way towards the top of the mountain. That is what people call surmounting or getting into successful journey. So, however, it reveals this essence is every failure is almost like a stumbling block, and use it very effectively and learn experience of it, and then you make use of this failure as your one of the turning point of your success. So this is the important note for every person who wanted to be successful in their life. There is a percentage among people in the society. Some people, they will be very satisfied with whatever the little content they had, but some people always they wanted to lead a dignified life with some more great capabilities they exhibit in their career building or in the academics also. Similarly, if you have believed that you have caliber and capacity, you just keep almost positive attitude and you can learn from experience and keep moving towards success. Anyhow, we also can know Rome is not built in a day and nothing is possible by the nightfall, but still our consistent efforts must be there to achieve anything in our life. Coming to the next one, the motivation to succeed comes from a burning desire. This is very, very important. See, motivating is nothing but called sometimes when someone else was given a guidance that you could able to do it, you have the potentialities, you are a person with more qualities. That time we instill ourselves, believe ourselves that we have some potentialities. That is nothing but called motivation. So it is very, very essential for many. Some people, they themselves motivate them. So it is very, very important nowadays. We should motivate ourselves, and for every failure, we should not go back, we should not disappoint, and we should keep continue forward and making yourself more successful. So this is what this one they talk about is motivation to succeed comes from the burning desire. A desire, when we talk about, there are so many desires according to Buddha. For all the sorrows, desire is only the cause. But here, if a person with no desire, a person has no life. It is a present trend of now. If you are not aspired anything to achieve, that means you are a person almost like no life, dead. Is that not? So you are just eating and breathing and going. That's all. What is the use of your existence on the earth if you are not aspirant? So this is the point. If you have a desire, how that desire must be? Desire must be like a burning desire. So I try to draw a little drawing. Of course, I am not a good artist in this regard. For example, you are keeping some firewood here, and you are making some little flame. For example, you tied your food that you are cooking. Understood? This is the rice, for example. Right? You kept your rice there in the bowl and the fire was kept almost below down here. And it will be keep on firing and it will be keep on hanging and it will not cook and till this flame goes up. But this is not called as burning desire. So that means what? You should have a flame almost on your stove like this and you keep the flame. It is in a high temperature. High temperatures. So it will not heat here. There is no heat. Low heat it is. Is that not? This is high flame. So whenever the flame you kept it under it very burning, then automatically whatever the content inside get cooked. Similar way, whenever the burning desire when you talk about, when you are some people even opine, burning desire is not something that make you sleep. Burning desire is something that it cannot make you sleep, and even in the sleep, that sense of achieving will be coming to your mind. That is called burning desire. People opine. Similar way, burning desire is something that you decide in your life that you want to achieve anything. No secondary options. For example, if you hold your breath and closing your nose, as you cannot breathe at all, and when you open it, what is your first desire? That indicate in the story we are going to discuss further lines, but still you wanted to take the air breathing first. So that is your ultimate desire, ultimate one to make yourself survive. So burning desire also is similar to the same. Without that you cannot survive if you feel in your life. Definitely that is the burning desire. So when you are thinking, when you are sleeping, when you are waking up, or when you are walking or riding or making anything, that kind of a sense of achieving or sense of fulfilling your desire will be always lingering around you like a air. So that is what we call burning desire. So keep your burning desire always to choose something. Otherwise, this one is a lukewarm requires. Even Jesus Christ also tells the same. You be like a cold or be like a warm. Don't be like a lukewarm. So if you are lukewarm, you are of no use. Either it is cooked or not cooked, half cooked, no use. If it is not cooked, that is one purpose. If it is completely cooked, it is another purpose. But it don't be in the middle of it. So you make yourself, if you have any desire of making yourself stand better in your life, make it more stronger, think about it and work on it and spend time on it. And let us move forward to achieve a purpose. Purpose. Every living organism has a purpose on earth. They are born on the earth with a purpose. There is an example people say. Your mother asked you to take a carrier for lunch to the school, and in the evening you came back with the lunch as it is without opening it. How do your mother feel? She feels very bad that she had given all the stuff to you to enjoy during your school time and then be strong enough, but you did not utilize any capability, food and all, you came back. So this is applied even to the God also, it seems. He made us take birth on earth with more potentialities. If you are not utilizing all these potentialities and you are going back with the same stuff whatever he is given, he also feels very bad, it seems. So you just know what your capabilities are, in what area you are best on, so that you can proceed with your motto of great aspiration, right? So everybody should have a purpose in life. Let us not lead life like a dog with no purpose. Maybe dog also had a purpose, I think so. But we human beings should know why are we leading a life. We should know what is our career building is. We should know what our aims and perspectives are towards our life and towards our community, towards our family and our friends, of course. So this is the purpose. Why we are living on earth is knowing. If to be known, that is nothing but called purpose. So keep it in mind. And then the last one we see Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill is recognized as one of the great self-help books writer from America, and he also have written many books books regarding success, and he is also regarded as a great person with the motivation books in relation to the success. So success books, if you talk about Napoleon Hill, is a person we remember it well. So he wrote one thing in his success books then, that whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. This is, I don't think so. It is a creation of Napoleon Hill. It is the same from Gautam Buddha also. Whatever you think, that you become. Of course, that's the same. That was also repeated and resembled in the speeches of Vivekananda. And even more, that is even carried out by this American author, Napoleon Hill. Whatever the mind can conceive, nothing but what? If you form an idea in your mind, that is nothing but what? Conceiving. For example, I will give you an idea, like Wright brothers. They thought they wanted to fly in the sky in a mission, right? That is nothing but what? Forming an idea in your mind. So this is the similar one. If we can conceive a thought and believe, this is another very, very important. So many of us, we think that this is that, that is that, but we don't believe that will work. Here, ultimate point is, everything works on the earth. Nothing that is out of our thought. You see, you wish to talk to your friend who is far away from here after some oceans of distance. Now we are now communicating. At first there was only communication. Now there is visual communication also at the same time. So this is what dreaming. First you think yourself and also believe that works. Whenever you believe that works, then only you put work over that. So that is why they say, believe it works, definitely. Nothing on the earth that is impossible for human being. We are here to make wonders on earth. You know very well how the earlier life might be some 20 years before you think, and now after 20 years, how is it? So there will be definitely great change after 20 years. So even for every decade there will be a great change. For the matter of fact, for every day, for every minute, there is a great change in the world that we are unable to identify. So however, anything that you believe or form an idea and believe, and definitely the mind can achieve it. The particular mind which can form a unique idea, which can form a beautiful idea, and it will believe itself, and a human being works on it, believing on the thought, definitely that particular mind which will think and believe that something works, definitely achieve a success. So here we conclude this, my dear students, and you will read this particular lines that I have just written, and we have interacted regarding, and then of course it has been taught. I have been waiting for this unit to complete, so that we will get into some traditional grammar sessions, so that will be more useful for us for the further classes also, that we will concentrate on. But however, you keep practicing your Persian handwriting and so on, and keep reading your text also for more understanding, more comprehension and all, so that it will be more helpful whenever we are discussing in the classroom in the direct interactions. Thank you very much, children. We will meet in the next session with some more lines further. Thank you, everyone.